What's going on, family? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're happy, healthy, and whole. Yeah, we're here in the mix at 6. And of course, I'm always locked in live with you each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm yours truly. I'm your host with the most, Dr. Eddie. You know what it is. You know who it is. Need you make sure that you drop some fire emojis in the chat. Come on. Drop some clapping emojis. If you're happy and you know it, clap your emoji hands. Yeah, that's it. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's grow. If you're ready, just type let's mix it up. If you're ready, type let's mix it up. We have been in a serious series called I Need Some Water. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. If you missed any of those parts that I just mentioned, I need you to make sure that you go ahead and check it out. It's available right here on my YouTube. Of course, got to go and check it out. It's going to be absolutely amazing if you have not seen it all. I want you to get caught up. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, right? We're talking about water, the necessity of water, and in many cases, how the natural connects to the relational, how the natural connects to the spiritual, how the natural connects to the emotional, how the natural, in many cases, connects to the transformational. Sometimes the most basic things in life can be the most mind blowing things that lift and level our life up. So, I'm making it make sense right on over here. We're in part 5, and part 5 of I Need Some Water is our subtitle called I Need a Refill. Aren't you just loving these, aphorisms, these, I would say, mm, magnetic metaphors? I'm just giving you what you came for. I need a refill. We've been talking. Mentioning that water is necessary. Body's made up of 60% water. That same type of water delivers oxygen to the body. I'm talking about more than just Dasani, talking about more than just Fiji, talking about more than just Evian. Did you know Evian is naive backwards? That's for another time. Talking about more than just spring water, talking about more than just smart water, talking about the living water, talking about more than just propel. We're talking about living water that propels you to a level of power, promise, purpose, and possibilities. Water is necessary because it delivers oxygen to the body. Mention that. Water aids, helps weight loss, builds endurance. We mentioned that. Water can regulate your body temperature. We mentioned that too. We're still here on dehydration affects your vision. And one thing that I realized, and one thing I do realize, y'all see me, I'm a glasses wearer. All right. Shout out to all my glasses wearers. If you wear glasses, drop an emoji. Well, drop some emoji eyeglasses in the chat. Come on, don't be ashamed now. What's interesting for me, I didn't start wearing glasses not when I was elementary, not when I was middle school, not even when I was in high school. I didn't start wearing glasses till I was 18 and I was a freshman in college. I was late to the game. Late to the game. Right? I broke my glasses some time ago. One of my favorite pairs of glasses. Tried to get them fixed. They wouldn't even fix them because they want you to buy a new frame. You buy new lenses, all of it. I broke my glass some time ago. I mean, I was incredibly upset. Had a fit all by myself. I don't know if you ever done something, just by yourself. You couldn't blame nobody else. Nobody else was around. It was you. Couldn't blame nobody but me. I'm telling you, favorite pair of glasses. They were like brown, primarily a blue base with like brown streaks in them. It was brown, silver, and blue. So it matched a lot of what I wore. Favorite pair of glasses, they're broken. I'd accidentally stepped on them. And what happened was it wasn't the lenses that broke, it was the frame. And all of a sudden, I remember it was like God speaking to me and said, everything you were looking through is no longer working for you. Lenses didn't break, the frame broke. The frame that holds the lenses to my glasses was broken. What happens when not your vision is impaired, but everything that was holding it together is broken? The system is broken, as we can see. Financial frame of life is broken. The government is broken. Oftentimes, the frame of marriages and relationships, much less your career, sometimes it just seemingly is broken. But here's what I realized. In the midst of the breaking, there's a blessing. Simply because what you were looking through is no longer what you were looking through is no longer looking what you were looking through is no longer working for you. Why? Because it's too small. Why is what you were looking through no longer working for you? Simply because it's not big enough for you. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to see your vision bigger. I want you to see your vision clearer. Oftentimes, dehydration affects our vision because we don't have clarity cognitively. We don't have clarity. And here it is, our identity. Not just IDNTITY. Yeah, IDNTITY. I'm talking about EYE. Can I remix it? Identity. I got to see clearly with my eyes of vision. What you were looking through is no longer working for you simply because it's too small for you. What you were looking through is no longer working for you simply because it's not big enough for you. And what God has to do, sometimes he has to allow the situation to produce a place of revelation. Sometimes God has to allow the situation to be in a place of breaking, because the breaking becomes the breakthrough. The breaking becomes the blessing. Got to stretch your faith with a new frame of reference. Yeah. Come on, family. I just need you to type stretch your faith. Come on. I need you to hit the thumbs up button. It's an explosion of inspiration, as you can clearly see. I need you to hit the thumbs up button. Go on, like, comment, share, subscribe. This is too good for you to keep to yourself. Come on, type stretch your faith. God has a new frame of reference. God has a new frame for your faith. And here it is, as a result, a new prescription for your vision. Reason you and I can handle the breaking is because we've already received God's blessings. Before Jesus fed the 5,000, what did he do? He blessed it and he broke it. I can handle the breaking because I've already received the blessing, because God's hand of blessing has already been on my life. Here's what I want to ask you. What do you do when the enemy isn't doing the breaking, but God is? Sometimes God, hear me. Sometimes the devil has you right where God wants you to be. What do you do when the enemy isn't doing the breaking? God is doing the blessing. What do you do when here it is, the storm that is brewing wasn't sent by the enemy, it was sent by God, because he's going to use the situation as a place for revelation. He wanted to reveal, so he creates a situation for revelation. You were sick. The situation for revelation is that I can heal you. You were tore from the floor up. Your nickel was fickle. Your dime didn't have time. Your money was funny. Your change was strange. Your credit or debit couldn't get it. But let me reveal to you that I'm the one who can supply all your needs according to my riches and glory. Let me show you that favor will give you what money can't buy you. I was looking for my glasses. They were on my face. I don't know if you've ever been looking for your phone, it was on your ear. Looking for your watch, it was on your wrist. Looking for your keys, they were in your hand. Come on. Y'all got to pray for me. I know there ain't none of y'all. Right? I have to get to the place to where here it is. I allow the living water of the Lord to refresh me, to revive me, to restore me, to refuel me, or like we're talking about today, to refill me. What does scripture say? They that hunger, and here it is, thirst after righteousness shall be filled. Because there's so many things in life that keep us depleted. So many things in life that keep us dry. So many things in life that keep us destitute in a desert. So many things in life that shift us out of where we need to be to a place that's broken. And what we need is we need a refreshing, we need a refilling, we need a refueling. We need to recognize that God didn't bring us this far to only bring us this far. We have to get out of the place to where I talked about last. The most dangerous place you can be in life is not when you're walking on water, but when you're staying in the boat, because the boat is generally in the shallow end with shallow minded people, shallow relationships, shallow stinking thinking, shallow drama filled dream killers. And what you got to do, you got to shake yourself free. Got to shake yourself loose from the shallow end. Not only just walking on the water, you can't walk on the water without first walking on the word of God. And here's the thing. If you walked on water, your critics would say you couldn't swim. Somebody will always have something to say, whether you fail or you succeed. Here's what you got to keep on doing. You got to keep on walking. Come on, family, type that. Keep on walking. In order to have water walking faith, you have to be filled. You have to be refilled with the living water, because here it is. The refilling of the living water allows you and affords you the opportunity to see beyond what you see and transform your reality. What do I have to do? I have to see it not with sight, but I have to see it with my eyes of faith. Because what is my faith? My faith is my vision. Faith is insight. Faith is vision. Faith is revelation. Family type faith. Faith fuels my focus. And here it is. A lot of times we have become so empty because trauma has drained us dry. We've become so empty because we had people in our lives who made more withdrawals than deposits. Can I get some water? I need some water. We have so many people in our lives who told us what we couldn't do, what we couldn't become, what we couldn't overcome. And here's what it did. It caused our victory to vanish in a vapor. Yeah. Water is in three forms. Water is a liquid, water is a solid, water is a vapor. Oftentimes, the living water that God has poured into us has evaporated. Yeah, it's evaporated because we've allowed people, in many cases, we've absorbed the smoke that folks have thrown at us. We never had a solid foundation. It was never solidified. And so as a result of it, here's what we did. We liquidated. That's what we did. Yeah. Water's a vapor, water's a solid, water can be a vapor, steam, water can be a solid as ice. Water is also a liquid. Hydration didn't have a solid foundation. We just evaporated, and as a result, we liquidated. We sold ourselves out of what it is that God wanted us to be solidified in. That's why faith is vision, because faith speaks to a not yet existing reality that is present spiritually because you believe it and intend to have it before you see it. Can I make it plain? Once again, what does faith speak to? Faith speaks to a not yet existing reality that is present spiritually because you believe it and intend to have it before you even see it. Because I have to see it before I see it, or I never will see it. And I never will seize it. It speaks to a not yet. Are you a millionaire? You never say no. You always say not yet. Let me talk to somebody. Never say no. You say not yet. Come on, family. Type not yet. Are you a millionaire yet? Not yet. Do you have the car of your dreams? Not no, not yet. Are you in the house that you want to live in? It's not no, it's not yet. Are you married yet? It's not no, it's not yet. Are you in that healthy relationship? It's not no, it's not yet. Has the business launched? Is the business moving? Is it booming? It's not no, it's not yet. Are you walking in your transparent truth? It's not no, it's not yet. Are you totally healed? Are you totally whole? It's not no, it's not yet. I'm stepping into it because I see it before I see it, and I will seize it because my spirit is connected to the vision of it. And here's the thing. That's why Jesus said your faith has made you whole. Because if you have a vision for healing, you walk into healing. If you have a vision for a job, you show up, even if you don't have the position yet. Let me talk to somebody. I have the faith for it. So guess what? I'm going to dress like it's already mine, even though it's not mine yet. If I have a vision for the business for where I desire to aspire to achieve and go higher to, I'm going to create that. If I don't have the vision, I won't do anything with it. Because here's the thing. My refueling is connected to my refilling. When I affirm myself, I refill. When I tell myself what God told me, I refill. And here's the thing. When I refill, my vision is revealed. Come on, family, type refill. Family, type reveal. Certain things will not be revealed until you're refilled. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you don't rest, you're going to rust. If you don't take a break for your body will take a break for you. If you don't surround yourself with people who want to refuel you, who want to refill you, who want to create a safe space for the real you to be revealed to you, you'll always feel less than your best. You'll never aspire higher. You'll always reach lower versus higher. You got to have a faith. You have to have the faith. You have to have the vision for the business. Then you'll have the business. Moulton and Milligan define faith as this: a title deed. Yeah, faith is a title deed. Faith is the substance. It's the property of the possessions of things I've hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. What do I mean? I can buy property. I can buy a building in Birmingham. I can buy a building in Buckhead or Bali without ever having to step into it. Why? Because I have the title deed. My feet don't have to hit it. My hands already have it. Come on. I can have the property without ever stepping foot into the property simply because I have the title deed. And here's the thing, I don't have to see it, but I see it because I have it. You said, well, maybe you don't really have it. Oh, yeah, I do have it. I have it because I have a title deed. And what does the title deed say? The title deed says I am the owner of it. That's why the song says, I got evidence. I got confidence. I'm a conqueror. I know that I win. I know who I am. God wrote it in, here it is, his title deed plan for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, my name is Victory. Come on, family, just type victory. Family, type victory. Come on, family, type victory. When I refresh myself in God, when I allow the Lord's living water to refuel me and to refill me and to revive me and to restore me and to reset me and to refresh me and to reinvigorate me and to give me a remix on In the Mix at 6. Come on. Come on, family. Type remix. Type remix. Yeah, God is remixing your mind. He's remixing your life. What he's doing, he's stirring up all the ingredients. You're not without. You have everything that you need. Now it's just all about mixing it together. Mix it masterfully. Mix it and manage it. Mix it and manifest it. Come on, family, type mix, 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 mix. You've been in the wrong mix with the wrong people. Now you're in the right mix with the right people. Now you can start cooking. Now you can start manifesting. Now here it is. You can start refilling. Yeah. What it is that God gave you. I need some water. Because here it is. When I need some water, I'm not dehydrated. When I got the right water, I'm not depressed, I'm invigorated. When I got some water, I got some power. When I got some water, can I talk to somebody? Now my vision is not affected because I'm dehydrated. Can I take a sip on In the Mix? When I got some water, here's what happens. It now regulates my body temperature to where I'm not a thermometer, I'm a thermostat. I don't allow my blood pressure to rise because my eyes are on the prize. When I have some water, now here it is. It aids in weight loss and builds endurance because now I learned how to be the biggest loser. I learned how to give up what was not helping me go up and grow up. I learned how to get rid of what I didn't need to be carrying and that which was weighing me down. When I have some water, here it is. Now it delivers oxygen to the body because guess what? Now I can breathe and believe. You don't have to suffocate in silence. You don't have to suffocate suffering in silence. You don't have to suffocate on success because you learned how to be your best. You learned how to, here it is, go to the source for a refill. You know why you've always felt depleted and empty and dry and dehydrated and parched? Simply this. You were trying to be replenished from the wrong source. Boys to Men said, let's not wait till the water runs dry. We'll watch our lives pass us by. Let's not wait till the water runs dry. We'll make the biggest mistake of our lives. Don't do it. Yeah. And I dare not sing it. But here's the thing. A lot of times we're trying to go to a source that's dry. And guess what? They leave us more drier than ever before. They leave us more dehydrated. You can't give me what you don't have. Mm. Don't call yourself the plug and you the one disconnected. Yeah. Don't tell me you a water resource and you as dry as the Sahara Desert. Don't tell me you're a resource for monetary gain and you toe up and broke as a joke. Come on. You can't give me what you don't have. You can have the intent, but not the extent. What I love about God is this. Not only does he have the intent, he has the extent. Not only do his words, but his works connect. He can deliver on his promise. He can refill you. Why? Simply because he'll never run out. Simply because he'll never run dry. He is the living water who always gives you power, day or night, no matter the hour. Come on, family. Come on, family. Just type know the source. I got to know the source. If I know the source, I'll have all the resources. You and I are not the source. You and I are a resource. God is a source. And when I'm connected to the source, I have all the resources. When I'm connected to the source, now I'm a solution to a problem. When I'm connected to the source, now I'm resourceful. When I'm connected to the source, I'll always be refueled. I'll always be refilled. God is refilling your mind even as I'm talking to you. He's refilling your mind with ideas. He's refilling your heart with love. He's refilling your head with vision. He's refilling your eyes with focus. He's refilling your walk to work. He's refilling your hands with healing. He's refilling your ears with the power to listen. He's refilling your body with energy. Why? Because how is he doing it? He's pouring the living water into your spirit. He's pouring. And here's what's happening. As he's pouring, you're going to overflow. As he's pouring, more is in store for you. As he's pouring, there's an outpour that's happening for you in your life. Why? Because what's in your cup is for you, but what's coming outside the cup is for everybody else. Yeah. What's in my cup is joy. What's in my cup is character development. What's in my cup is cash flow. What's in my cup is consistency. What's in my cup is unity. What's in my cup is identity. And I will never run dry. Why? Because not only did God refuel me, not only did he reinvigorate me, not only did he refresh me, not only did he renew me and restore me, but he refilled me. And if you're like me, you'll drink to that. I need some water. I need a refill. Come on, family, just type refill. Type refill. You're not just going to just barely have enough. You're not just going to be just trying to keep your head above water. You're going to overflow in abundance, overflow of love, overflow of joy, overflow of peace, overflow of increase, overflow. I want you to spread your wings and soar into my amazing community of overflow. I want you to step out of the boat. Yeah. I want you to get out of the boat of why it won't work. I want you to get out of the boat of stinking thinking that keeps you sinking. I want you to get out of the boat of I tried this before and it didn't happen again. I want you to get out of the boat of broken promises and this is what I'm about to do. And yeah, this is what's about to happen and see what had happened. I want you to get out of the boat of all the excuses. You owe it to you to execute. I want you to get out of the boat of unbelief and doubt and shame and stigma. And it's always going to be this way. The devil is a lie. Things are changing. Hear me. Things change when you change your environment. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You keep getting what you've been getting if you keep doing what you've been doing. It's time to go where you've never gone before. It's time to do what you've never done before. It's time to take a step and soar into more. I want you to go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Yeah. I want you to go to theeaglesacademy.com. I want you to soar into more. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form. I want you to be transformed. You'll do that to where your mindset is shifted, your skill set is developed, your heart set is healed, your truth and your transparency and your transformation and your tool set is built to where now you're an asset in any environment. Come on, I want you to join me. You owe it to you to get out of the old environment and get into a new environment, not just in a silo, but with other eagles who are driven to soar. Come on, where are my eagles at? Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Eagles understand this, that a win for you is a win for them too. Eagles soar on a higher level. Eagles think on another level. Eagles are intent on growing their greatness. They don't surround themselves with chicken-minded people, with pigeon people, with those who just cluck and gossip and pluck away at their peace and their power and their provision. No, 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 no. It's time for you to soar into more. And I want to show you how to do that. I want to sharpen your ideas. I want to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence. And as a result, it's going to increase your income. Yeah. Come on, join me now. Join me now. Amazing session, amazing community, amazing teaching, amazing coaching, amazing training. That's going to be mind-blowing. What I teach in the community doesn't compare. I go on a greater level in my community than I ever will here. I want you to join me there. I know this has been helpful here, but imagine how much more helpful it'd be when you join me there. Go there right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Tap the join now button. I want you to fill out the form, and I guarantee you will be transformed with strategy, structure, solutions to take your vision to another dimension. Speaking of strategies, not only do they happen in the academy, I like that. Speaking of strategies, not only do they happen in the academy community, they also happen in my bestseller book blueprint. That's available at theeaglesacademy.com/store. That's available at accessidentity.org/author. I've written 16 books. Written 16 books. I've made all the mistakes that you possibly can think of, rectified those mistakes. And now, as a result of it, I'm able to go number one each and every single time that I drop a book. How in the world do I do that? I'm so glad you asked. Get the bestseller book blueprint is going to answer all this. The answer is going to answer all the questions that you have. I'm giving you my whole strategy for taking your manuscript to the marketplace. You see the books, all available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, iTunes, Audible, ebooks, audiobooks, hard copies. They are. Get the books, but also get the bestseller book blueprint. 80% of Americans want to write a book, only 1% actually do. It's time to get into the 1%. Let me show you how to do that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to try to figure it out on your own. I've already done the work for you. Plug and play. Run the play. Don't play, run the play. Why try to figure it out on your own? Why try to reinvent the wheel? All you have to do is put the wheels on your vision. So you can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Showing you how to take your manuscript to the marketplace, how to be a industry authority as an author, how to increase your sales, even for those of you who are authors already. You want to get this too. accessidentity.org/author, theeaglesacademy.com/store. After you write a book, people are going to ask you to talk about it. They don't want to hear no uhs and ums and, well, see what happened was, and you know what I'm saying, and all. No. They want you to communicate with clear vision, not vacillating, not going on a tangent, not ranting and raving. Linear, focused, sticking on the subject matter. And if you veer off, how does it connect to the subject matter? How many times have you heard people veer off on a subject and say, well, I really don't even know how that connects, but I just want to get that off my chest. Come on now. This is not a therapist session. This is a time to connect. Communication is about conversation and connection. You want to develop your speaking. You want to develop your communication skills. accessidentity.org/author, the bestseller book blueprint, but also accessidentity.org/speaker for my successful speaker strategies. 4.5-hour digital training course. Do you know one of the main 3 reasons why marriages end is due to communication? You're going to have to communicate for the rest of your life, whether you're going to a grocery store, whether you're paying a bill, especially if you're doing it over the phone, whether you're going to the bank, whether you're ordering some food, whether you're asking somebody whether you're trying to propose to somebody, whether you're in a marriage or relationship, whether it's your job. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to have to communicate for the rest of your life. And here's the thing. Even if somebody did not have the activity of communicating with their lips simply because they were deaf, they would still have to communicate through sign language. You can't get around it. Come on. You're going to have to communicate for the rest of your life. So guess what? You might as well become adept. You might as well become an expert. You might as well become as best as you possibly can as a communicator. Why? Because whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. The right words work. Communication and compensation are connected. I suggest that you go ahead and get the Successful Speaker Strategies. Download it right now. accessidentity.org/speaker. theeaglesacademy.com/store. And you can Learn at your leisure, at your own pace. It's going to be a mind-blowing addition to your communicative arsenal. I've got some other resources at theeaglesacademy.com/store. You want to check out my TED Talk? You can invite me to speak on there. You can download 2 of my free resources. More in 2024, how to become more, make it your best year yet. Nothing but strategies there. You can also get The Art of Communication, another free resource. Your words are a paintbrush. People's minds are a canvas. What picture are you painting when you're speaking? Are you connecting? Go ahead and get it. Do yourself a favor. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. And you'll see the return on investment as a result of investing in yourself. Family. Did you get something from this? I don't know. Do we need a part 6 for In the Mix? Do we? I'm throwing it up like Jordan when he won the 6th championship. Yeah. Come on. Let me know. Do we need a part 6 for In the Mix? Bet. We own it. Family. In the Mix is 6 is out of time, but you know good and well, yours truly is not out of truth. Like a great rapper once said, there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I understand. I want you to know that you are appreciated. You are celebrated. This is not a place where you're tolerated. This is the place where you're celebrated. Keep on keeping on. Keep on coming back to be celebrated. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. How we roll. And we roll each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on the social media digital airwaves, but also on YouTube. That's right. Join me on the YouTube side. While you're here on the YouTube side, I need you to make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Come on, put a thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button. Help a brother out. Help my channel out. Bring some cheer to my channel. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well. And you'll be notified of all the content when it drops. Family, follow me on social media. Yeah, on all the social sites. And I need you to make sure that you put some respect on my name. Come on. EddieConnorJr. EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. And you know I'm going to keep showing up. Listen, if I can help you or if I can serve you in any way, please reach out to me. If you'd like to invite me to speak at your event, I'd love to do that. Yeah, whether it's at your church, your college, your conference, your community center, your school, your workshop, whatever's clever. I'd love to come, speak, and empower you. I'd love to be there. Invite me there. Family, it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother from another mother. Y'all know it's been fun, but a brother got to run. I wanted to let you know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, and brighter. Peace and love. Go to the Eagles Academy. Join me for our session tonight. It's going to be absolutely amazing. TheEaglesAcademy.com. Tap the join now button. Fill out the form. Be transformed. Bigger, better, brighter. Peace and love. Keep soaring higher.
Hey, it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Listen, don't you want to level up in your life? Don't you want to actually dominate this year? You need strategy, you need structure, you need solutions. If you're going to level up in your relationships, you're going to identify your brand identity. If you're going to identify your identity, this is your year to become more. This is your year to do more. I'm telling you, this is the time to grow your greatness. You need to be in a secure environment, in a community that really cares about your growth, that wants to enhance it, that wants to push you in a place of not just information, but transformation for your application. I'm telling you, you don't just go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team. Join our team. Become a part of the Eagles Academy. Go right now. TheEaglesAcademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button and become a member of this amazing academy with so many amazing people, locally and globally, who understand that their network determines their net worth. They want to soar into success and purpose. I can't wait to see your face in our digital space. Go right now. TheEaglesAcademy.com. Yeah.